Well, again, I just have to say one more time, like we said yesterday, those children made the journey in the first place because the United States of America now is sending a message to those children. If you journey across the desert, you make a long and dangerous trip, we're going to let you in. And we're going to let you in if you're unaccompanied. And sometimes, and we're going to find this out throughout the show, you can come in and we're not going to even give you a court date. So the administration right now, the Biden administration right now, is the one that's luring these children to the border with the promise of being able to get in. So they can't say, oh, well, they've come all the way across the desert. We can't just let them go back across the desert. No, you can figure out a way, a humane way, a safe way to transport them back home, I suspect. But again, as long as you keep sending the message out. They're
sending a different message now.
No, not yesterday. It's like, oh, no, if they're up here, we're not going to send them back. We're just going to keep them there. And they're also letting families that go and, that come across illegally, they're letting families just dissolve into the country and not have a court date, not have a date to come back. This is... Again, why do I bring this up? Can we absorb families? Yes. Can we absorb immigrants? Yes, we can. But a couple of things. First of all, this is what causes the border crisis. You can talk all you want to foreign leaders. You can give as much money as you want to give to these countries, which I believe we need to help these countries. So people don't feel like they have to come to the United States as much. But as long as you have a permissive immigration policy, you're going to have a crisis at the border. And yes, when you have United States senators from Connecticut, Democrats, liberals that are talking about tears in their eyes when they look at the situation that these children are in, that's a crisis at the border. And as long as you have a permissive policy, first of all, again, it's dangerous for the children because more children are going to keep coming until you tell them, no, you can't. We're not going to let you in.
But you do understand they are saying that now. They're sending ads.
No, they're saying don't come. But they're still not saying we're not going to let unaccompanied minors in the United States, which is what they're going to have to say. And when they say that, and when that message is clearly sent, then unaccompanied minors will stop crowding the border in the numbers that they're crowding. That's one thing. Also, there's an issue of fairness here that nobody talks about, and I really am not really sure why nobody ever talks about this. But I'm just going to say it. Yes, when I was in Congress, I had people who were family members who were desperately trying to get a husband or a wife over from Pakistan or from India or from Belgium, I don't know, from all over the world. And it would take years. And they would go through this process that was just soul-crushing. And most of the time, they couldn't get in. And we have a policy that just allows people to come in illegally. It's not fair. It's not safe to the children. And the Biden administration has to understand, if they're going to continue this policy, there aren't enough hotel rooms in Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and California to hold all the migrants that are going to be coming.
Let's bring in NBC